Devil in a red dress. Call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang, bang, got my hand on the trigger. The devil in a red dress. Call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang, bang, got my hand, bang, got my hand. Call
What do you say, everybody? I am finally able to stream and finally able to get all of the things that we needed to get caught back up because of SDK going down last night and all the bad stuff that kind of comes with that and the territory that you get when it's internet racing and sim racing and you don't have anything beyond your control. And then that's what we're doing. Thanking everybody tuning in. I'm jealous of Spicy. He's got the smoke going. I appreciate you. Let's boy. I appreciate you being out there as well. We are watching the replays of the races that happened last night for these leagues, but you guys haven't seen it, and I want to make sure that they get their broadcast and make sure they get their stuff taken care of here because it's important to me and it's important to these leagues and it's important to these folks to happen. There is a link that is pinned in all three streams. We're live on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. Twitter wouldn't let me go live again for the same thread, so whatever, it's fine. We'll deal with that later on. This race is benefiting the Special Olympics. They raised a little bit of money last night. I had a private donation for $100, and that was from Danny May. So thank you, Danny, very much for kicking butt and taking names out there. Donated $100 to their cause. Caleb Modulewski is going to be your pole sitter here today. Tony Martin, your outside pole sitter. David Garman, Joe Palazzi, Dustin Mills, Sean Corbett, your front three rows. Richard Elliott, Derek Jester going to make up row number 4. Josh or JD McKaylee is going to be up there with Paul Pepper. Joe Thompson, Nathan Bigger to make up row number 6. Row 7 will be the fine folks back here with Devin McDonald and Brad Dubb. Row 8 will be Ryan Wint. Alex is not running. Of course, he's up there race control with me at the time of this one. And Robert Church is the last driver in the field. They're going to run 65 laps. It's exactly what they're going to run. How to donate? Well, it's in the description. It's in the chat as well. It's all pinned. We're going to have 2 sets of tires. Thank you very much. Spicy, thank you for donating to the Twitch charity. $25. Thank you very much. That's for Mission 22. Thank you as well. Remember, donate to the pinned comment. Don't donate to me as well. We do want to make sure that our great friend Alex gets this stuff taken care of. That's for darn sure. So thank you for donating to Mission 22. That is our charity as well. So that's what we're working on. You can donate through to Mission 22 up there. It's a $100 donation. Total is all we're raising. That's all we're doing. So thank you very much. Again, charity streams are kind of like what we love our charity streams. And forgive me for saying it, but charity streams just bring us all together and help us do something for a good cause. So we'll continue to try to do things for a good cause. Talladega Super Speedway, 65 laps, 2 sets of tires, 1 fast repair, 100% fuel. They cannot make it on without basically having 2 pit stops. So, and this race was a really good race. It's really exciting. You're gonna see some cautions. You're gonna see some mayhem, but you're gonna see some good wrecks, and you're gonna see a very, really good finish. So we'll make that work as well. You got 25 sent to the other one as well. Thank you, sir. Hey, you're running brisket, pork butt, chicken legs. Come on, boy. That is our good friends over at. You guys are in for a treat for the second stream of the day. That's going to be our. It's going to be over for Heart to Heart. We're going to be doing their stream a little bit after this one, since Daytona is postponed until tomorrow. Let me tell you, it's crazy. All right, restart zone coming up. Green flag. $99.22 side by side for the 0-2. Be 2x2 here. Inside lane gets a good start to the race. Maj onto the bottom side, 4 to the big corner. 1 and 2 busy as they continue to go. Tony, thank you very much for the like, sir. Much love to you, sir. Here's the man, the legend out there. I'm here to tune in and catch up on the race that he was a part of last night. Joe Thompson back here in the 12 spot. There's a few little 3 wide situations. Brad Dove on the outside. Dove rolling a big corner here as he roll out of 3 and 4 onto the front stretch. The tri-oval makes for some interesting racing, and I would tell you that because of that tri-oval area, changes the dynamic of where you finish. Start-finish line just outside of pit road exit, right about there. There it is. That's what it is. Church with the fastest lap so far, 55.32. David Gurman having a start from pit road there and did so. Will be eligible for the lucky dog in just a little bit. Mills, Elliott, Martin, Modulewski up to the block to pull the outside lane. Block once. Shame on you. And right now, yeah, I was going to say, there goes Tony Martin, the outside. Martin. Mills there to the bottom side is going to be dropping in. And right now, here comes Tony Martin. As Perazzi there in the 28 to the rear bumper. Early blocking, not the best, but does make for interesting racing, of course. But you definitely don't want to try to control the lanes this early in the race. That's for darn sure. I know that it is different than what you see in NASCAR, because you see in the iRacing, in the iRacing world, you don't necessarily see all the blocking to control the lanes. Normally, it's about just settling in and running the laps. It is 65 laps. They do have a green white checkered. That's why you see the 69 up there, giggity. A little bit about what's going on with the Special Olympic portion of this one. Alex Thompson has a little bro, or a big bro. I think it's a big little bro. I think he's older. And Alex will have to correct me if I'm wrong. But he has a brother that, of course, is special needs, and he's an awesome guy. Helps him. His name is Matthew. He helps him get into his car. Helps him get out on the racetrack, and is a part of the Special Olympics each year. So, if you know what the Special Olympics is, then where have you been living? Where have you been living? Under a bus. Here come the Ruffles down the back straightaway. As drivers just kind of in and out, trying to get into the push here. And you see all the movement these trucks are having. Every one of them, 3 back, 2 back, just trying to line themselves up to the race line. Inside, 99 Maj to the back up the 02 Elliott. Has the inside kind of towed in. There goes Tony Martin to the outside. 56, Derek Jester up there. Good to see Derek out running. Justin Mills there as well. Again, 5 of 69. Good 5-lap sprint so far. As these drivers work on that huge momentum. Talladega, I think, gives some of the best racing for super speedway racing. How many of you folks have completed the Daytona 500 on iRacing for the NIS? And right now, Elliott going to be 3 wide. Teammates hook up here in the middle portion. Perazzi's going to be on the outside. He's going to be, Perazzi down to the 02. Gets up and hits the 22. Perazzi. Got that caution. Caution will come out here as, yeah. The 0 is caution. All right, we will back this up, and this will mess all the stuff up. But, that's just kind of what happens. We will, again, this is a replay. I'm having, so I won't be able to, do all the fancy stuff I did before with all the cool stuff that comes over the side over there. But we will definitely do it. All right, so let's go here. We're going to go to the far chase. They went 3 wide here, and it all starts back here. Is that block out of the corner that you see? You see the 02 on the bottom side. That is Richard Elliott. Gets a run with the 22. There's the 28 there as well. 28 to side draft. And right here, he goes up to block, and the 22 says no. And so now the 4 says, all right, I got my teammate here. This is where blocking early does you no good. And now the 28 on the back bumper. Just kind of in and out there. Here's a look at that again. He is all over the back bumper trying to shove Tony Martin here. But he is just getting pushed by the 56 too. And he just gets all freed up. That's why last night I called them all my ruffles. Because they were wavy. And all in good fun though. They did have a good race. This was a good race overall, and a good time for the drivers. I know some drivers were a little frustrated there, but we're gonna fast forward here, and that's the beauty of all of this. We'll be able to catch ourselves back over the pace car, and again, three laps for cautions. So that's all good. All right. They're doing their thing. Tony, thank you very much. Catching up on the streams. Thanks for the replay. Love watching Tony. Absolutely. It was a good race. It was a really good race. So nothing wrong with getting out there racing for a cause. And now the race did have a payout too. And I want to say that everybody who finished inside the top 3 donated their winnings back to everybody. So very cool. Oh, man. Well, thank you, Spicy, for donating to our Twitch charity, which is Mission 22. That is part of what we do over here. Signature Esports is we reach out for the good causes, and we do all our cool stuff. Yeah. I need to put these links in the... Here, let's do this. We'll go in that Discord and post these links. Race is live. I'm typing. All right. Yeah. All right, they're going to be doing their thing again. One faster pair for the drivers, so it does make for some of the bigger momentum to be able to push and change and have that have the opportunity to, like, if your race gets messed up, you can get yourself back out there and try to fix it. You know what I mean? So Thompson will be coming off pit road. Your lucky dog there should have been David Garman, and he was. He comes back around. He's going to be on the lead lap. Tony Martin at pit road. And some drivers will just get their stuff figured out. Of course, I went out there and tested, so you guys are going to see my truck out there. Actually, you're going to see my truck twice. You see my truck here, and you'll see my truck in the next race that we're going to call. I actually raced last night, and had a good time. I didn't do too well, but I had a good time. So, but I was working on trying to have a good time. That's for sure. Tony Martin on pit road getting worked on. Richard Elliott's going to be coming off pit road, chance there as well. And that's the thing. If you can uncheck that fast repair and you can see what's going on with your vehicle, you will be able to make more things happen in that regard. So very cool. Razzi's going to be your race leader here. Derek Jester's going to be in second. Mick Haley's going to be in third. Brad Dove, Nathan Biggert, your fourth and fifth spots right now. Some drivers go to pit road. Brad, thank you for the like, sir. Much love. Make sure that you guys take the opportunity. If you got $5 or $10 to spare, go and donate to. Go send it on over to Alex. There's a pinned comment for on how to donate to Alex, so that way they can raise even more money for the Special Olympics, and that's what they're doing. They're raising money. They're making donations to the I think it's the North Dakota chapter, on behalf of Matthew, who's his brother, who participates in the Special Olympics as well. And some people like the Special Olympics, some people don't. I'm a fan of the Special Olympics because we did a lot of work whenever I was in college with the Special Olympics, and loved every minute of it. So. Everything is not without controversy in this world, and no matter what you do, you can. Everybody always seems to anger, but that's why we don't talk politics. That's why charities are charities for a reason, and organizations like the Special Olympics are not for profit. I mean, they're to help people battle life, and those with special needs can get out there and be normal for a day, and it's all about them, and feel and be treated with the utmost respect, rather than facing some of the things that they have every year, or the everyday criticisms that they get. So nothing wrong with it. Special Olympics, nothing wrong with anybody from any part of the world or any part. Yeah, you got to treat it. But I saw it the other day. A father put salt and pepper on a plate, told his son to separate it. And he said he can't. If you've seen that, you know what I'm talking about. Go and check that out. It's a good life lesson. That's why we do the things that we do over here at Signature Esports. Keep ourselves going. Green flag again here at Talladega. 8 of 69 being completed. Actually, 8 of 65 with a secret green light checker coming up. 28.76 on the inside. 56 on the 01 on the outside. Nathan Biggert says we got to get ourselves. We got to roll ourselves a little bit forward here. We've got 60 laps to go here. There's a Canadian out there, Devin McDonald. Let's see our Canadian friends out there as well. Going to be 18 to the bottom side. They're side by side with the 06 up on the high side. 55 of Robert Church. We'll have the 22 Tony Barnes in the middle. All Pepper back here. And Tony Martin work together very well, but you got to get yourself in that situation where things will work out. Now that caution that just happened, this caution that I threw, this caution right here, this Iracing juked it up and didn't fix it, didn't put the caution out, so we had to manually throw that caution. Rossi's going to be there to the bottom side again. 56 of Derek Jester into the middle portion here. 1485 I-rated driver has the 3480 I-rated driver to the outside. Biggert goes to the lead, has Brad Dove in tow. Now 1431 has the 1485 to the middle. Rossi 1426 is Tony Martin, the 2691 section. Right, yeah. 22 going that third spot up on the high side. Peffer right behind. McKaylee 2705 I-rated driver with Justin Mills, the 2180 to the back bumper. Oh, baby, back to 3 wide here. Brad Dove leaving that middle lane open there. Tony Martin sees the hole, says, let's go. Pepper right behind him. The more to the inside lane that you leave open, the more opportunity somebody's going to have, especially at Talladega. Talladega is notorious that if you leave the middle lane open, somebody has a run, you're going to see that lane fill up very quickly. 28 to the bottom. Ford that leads is Chevy on the inside. Chevy's on the outside. Justin Mills, the next Ford, back here in the 70. I'm sorry, in the 4, right behind the 77. No Toyotas in this race. That's crazy. Biggert, Jester, Dove, Rossi. Oh yeah, no. This is a long time ago. Jason, thank you, like, sir. Much love, Mr. Day. How are you doing? 56 across the nose of the 28. Clears himself here again. We saw a lot of drivers trying to push the momentum in that outside lane. You're seeing the 25 and the 01 work together. They will go to the bottom side here, but 25 stays up on the outside. The Chop Shop Racing crew trying to work together. Now, this is the race that happens in, but it hasn't happened yet. 13 of 69 being completed. Dove up on the outside, sees Pepper going, they still roll. They're still rolling. But I do believe because of what is going on back here, Jester got turned to the inside. Just back it up here. Yeah, you got taken off sideways. All right, we're rolling forward. I think we did throw a caution for this. Shacking back up. Probably didn't need to, but we did do it. I think we did because they were still up sideways back here. All good. Back with a caution. They do this thing. Jester was on the bottom side. He ended up coming back up on the racetrack, got sideways there. We saw it back here and made sure to back him back up. Do it again. Better be fair for the drivers. The mistakes of a few may not be a mistake of many. But I tell you what, the end of this race was amazing. They had a green flag pit stop into all this as well. It was a great time. Everybody's on the lead lap. We'll see them coming to pit road. A chance for fuel, a chance for tires, chance for everything else. And I have to restart recording the events. There it is. Okay, we're good. We're good. No disco ball scammed. Hold on. Give me a second. Hold on. I'm telling you, I'm having problems with it. It's the caution ball now. So I'm having an issue with it running with iRacing. I don't understand why it doesn't. I don't. Oh, there it is. Let's turn that down. Holy cow, that was loud. I just refreshed the browser source and it worked. Thank you for playing the disco ball. I think it was loud, man. It smashed my ears. Holy cow. There it is. It worked. Congratulations. If you're out there on Twitch, play the disco ball. That's a good vibe. You know what is a good vibe? I'm probably going to get flagged for it. Hopefully we don't. You know what I'm talking about. Bear with me, I'm gonna play it. This is Alex Thompson's race, so it's only fitting that we play it, right? Where's it at? Where's it at? Oh, there it is. Ready? Here it comes. This one's free as well. Here you go. So I think that that's Alex Thompson. Yeah, I don't think it's happened yet. Yeah, this one hasn't happened yet. There you go, Brett. That's what I was looking for here. And this was on 15. It should have been, you started here. I think it's the next caution because there was 3 cautions before the green flag run. Pretty sure. Yeah, because you're up speed here. Because it was, I think it was Tony that actually pushed you. Excuse me. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because you're still coming around. And this is the one bit. So there's another caution coming out here. So we had a caution on lap 9, then we had a caution here, and then we have another caution, I think, that happens. And then we have the caution that's at the tail end that brings out the green-white checkered, which was a great green flag run. But I don't want to spoil anything. Let's let it happen. We'll keep an eye on you. Oh. Anywho, have fun with those out there. If you guys want to use those emotes and stuff like that, you can do it on what you call it. You can do it on Twitch. But I ask that you do it under caution. Don't do it during the middle of the call. Need to somehow put that up there. All right, we're ready to go. I'm ready to go. Let's go green flag racing. Once again, let's not spoil the race. These guys did a great job. Green again, 22, 28, 5, 12. It's weird to sit here and have to trigger the caution, have to manually trigger cautions after the fact, too. Martin on the bottom. Pepper's right there with him. Chris, thank you for the likes, sir. Much love. Martin, Pepper, Iracing, Thompson, McKaylee. JD back here in that 5 spot. Drivers will work together here. Again, you want to save that fast repair for as long as possible. There's Brad back here. Got to get his momentum moving forward here. Ryan went there in the back. We did watch these two kind of run back here a little bit just to keep their truck clean. David Garman up here in the middle portion of this as well. It's good to see David Garman out there running. I'm a fan of Dave. We watched him run in a few dirt series, and he's just a good dude. That was Tony Martin. We know Joe's out there. He's usually in the comments talking about the old JD McKaylee, which is awesome. We appreciate everybody being in the comments. I appreciate all the comments that you guys. That's how we squash the algorithm, dear folks, with all the cool stuff that we do. TJ, thank you for the likes, sir. Much love. The more comments, the more likes on all of our platform, the more we get into the algorithm and the more that we're able to be seen. 28 Big Shove coming to the back bumper, but the 76 looking, I don't know, he was creeping out there to the outside a little bit. We'll see if he makes that work. 18 to Devin McDonald here. Puts the time into the inside. Sean Corbett in the 45 of the Ford. Now we've got a good mix of Fords and Chevys throughout the field. Fords make up the middle portion of the racetrack. Chevys out front and a little sprinkling of different portions here. 22, 28, 576 McKaylee. Big Chevy to the outside. Teammates working together, trying to continue. Oh, baby. Big Shove got him a little bit ahead, and 76 went to the outside a little bit. Now the drivers are starting to look a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more calm. I tell you what, after about 5 or 6 laps, we start seeing the drivers just kind of move around, and I wondered if that was just, maybe it was a tire issue, maybe it was, a Daytona tire on a Talladega setup. I don't know, maybe not, who knows. Or these trucks just kind of moved around a lot. And that's pretty much what we saw. So coming around here, we'll see a whole lot happen. Pretty wide as Dove goes to the outside. Ryan Wendt goes with him. Wendt there on the high side, pulls the 25 in the middle portion here. Oh, baby, big bump. 02. And Richard Elliott says, excuse me, I'm going to the bottom here. There's a Ford to the outside. Teammates trying to work together. Big Shove out of the back as they work. Martin, Roxy, Pfeffer, and McKaylee. That's going to be your front 2 rows here. 18 in tow. Here comes Robert Church on the outside. Big 55. He's the Ford in the middle portion here. Don't give up that middle lane. That middle lane does have a tendency to open up. And when it opens up, that void will be filled very quickly. You'll see the 4. He looks like he wants to go to the inside. 55 looking high. Oh, 4 goes to the outside. Dove back down. The 4 goes across the nose. Oh, baby. Now across the nose they go. Brett Dove. Up here, I do believe there was a caution thrown there. This work here, I think they are going to slow down for a caution. Yep. As we'll see, here's what happened. We'll go back. So Brad Dove here with some light damage. We'll have to go to the far chase here. This is excuse me. A little bit of a throat issue going on right now. So 40 and the 25 have the run on the outside here, right? And the 4, I have to take a look here. The 4 goes up to block the momentum. And kind of not where you want to block the momentum. Right here is where he would want to block the momentum. On corner exit, the 25 is there, and the 4 goes up to block the momentum, and that just puts the 25 in a bad predicament here. And that's where the 99 of Modulewski, the 4 of Justin Mills, and the 25. And we saw a lot of blocking happening throughout the race to take momentum.
Emotional damage.
That's exactly what it was, emotional damage. Thank you very much for using it. They're spicy. But here's the thing. There's a right place to take the momentum off the corner. When the 25 and the 40 have such a run coming out of the corner, you've got to check the relative. Right here, the 4 could move up, and because they're almost matching pace. But on corner exit, 25's there. 4 up to take the line away. A little bump from the 40 doesn't help that, but the 25 Comes back and reassumes the middle lane. The 4 should have stayed up there, and there was just a lot of touching and going situations there. Bad predicaments, bad whole lot of things happening that probably shouldn't have, and that happens. So the 0th caution happens once again. Thank you, Spicy, for the channel points. Good morning, Mr. Shuck. How are you doing? Brad Talk, Superman. We're going to ride along with you because I think this is where you have the issue. Went out to check his motor, had the crap scared out of you by the red-shouldered hawk. Pair that hunt the field next to the... He's like, I smell your food, sir. I smell your food. All right. Caution back out. Brought to you by Alex. Alex, that's Alex. We went in and there's your. We went in and we got Alex to get on a spinning go-kart and we put some highlighted videos. No, that's totally not him, but it would be funny, wouldn't it? I appreciate Alex getting out here and putting the time together. Was that when that happened? Dove, am I missing it still? I thought it happened right here. I know you get the truck worked on. Hold on. Hold the phone. I thought you got a push from Maj. Hold on. Okay. Hold the phone. No, that was just the wreck. Okay. It's coming up. I know it's coming up. Because I said, oh, I'll at least have some insight as to what happened there. I'm pretty sure it was after you came to pit road. So I'm trying to see where, and it's a funny situation because Brad says, it won't start or something like that. So we're just fast forwarding here. Just bear with me. Bear with me. Oh, man. You know? It was the first caution. I thought it happened on the third caution. As you were coming out of pit road. Yeah, well. When we get back, because I need to let it play. If I don't let it play, it'll, you know what? We're on lap 20. No, we don't. I don't want to go all the way there because it will screw up the overlays. We'll go back. We will go back and take a look at it after it's all said and done. Oh, man. All right, Tony Martin, your race leader. Yeah, that first caution was an admin thrown. Oh, man. No NASCAR today, man. I thought it was right here. I really did. Because Maj is right here. And somebody pushed you. Yeah, it's okay. We're fast forwarding. Because I have the race audio in my ear. I sound weird. Still sitting on pit road. Modge coming around here. Bill's still on pit road. I mean, at least you get the truck work done. You know what I mean? Oh, good. We'll go back and check it out. Tony Martin, Joe Thompson, Paul Peffer. Folks, if you're in my Discord as well, I don't know if a lot of people have seen it yet. There's quite a few of that might have seen it as Richard Elliott comes back to pit road. If you guys need T-shirts printed, that's what we do in the real world as well. We get a little deal to get rid of some overstock. It can be whatever logo you want. One full color logo on the front of your T-shirt. We have 5 different shirt colors that we're overstocked on. The more you buy, the more you can save as well. So if you need some shirts, then get a hold of us. We'll hook you up with a deal. I think if you just want one shirt, it's $20 shipped. It's shipping tax included. If you order 5, I think we set it for 5 or more, you save $2 a shirt. If you order 20 or more, you'll save $3 a shirt. Yeah, something like that. And we'll work on shipping for the entire project. So it's awesome. Oy. You want a Signature Esports T-shirt? Let me know. $20 shipped to you. Don't buy the ones in our merch store because those are ran through the platform, and I don't like those shirts. I like the ones we do on our own. All right, Thompson Martin. There's Joe Thompson on the outside. He's going to lead the outside lane. Has Nathan Bickert there. In that second spot behind him, there's a 5 of Paul Pepper right behind his teammate. All right. 25 complete this next time by. Going to be 25 laps complete. They're going to complete lap 24 now. 25 will be underway out of the green flag. We're going to go, and they cannot make it on fuel. Impossible. We will have to stop for fuel at some point. Green flag. 22 with a big jump there. Thompson on the outside will pull Biggert. Pepper back and commits to the bottom side, rolls the middle lane. Martin up the race line here. Pulls Thompson. Now Church on the back bumper. Thompson with Biggert. Thompson saw Tony Martin, and now the 5 goes up the race line here, has Tony Martin in tow. Martin was trying to shove Paul Pepper around here. Going to work together, but they're on the inside. 18 rolling. Gesture in the middle. Oh, 140. 25 on the outside. 55 on the inside. Brad Dove. Clear of the inside lane. He really wanted to, and he wanted to pick up the 01 and his teammates. He could have ran all the way up to the high side. Dove to the bottom side, or to the high side on your screen there. 3 wide. As Ryan Wendt gives a big shove to Nathan Biggert on that 3rd lane. Talladega being exactly what you see here. Let me get rid of the 0th caution. No caution here just yet. 26 of 69. Pepper in the middle lane. 3 wide here. $18 up next to the 22. 56, 18 on the inside with Brad Dove. Way up on the high side. The 40 of Ryan Wendt was clear. Oh, baby, down they go. Alex, thanks for the like and share. Here comes that caution, big one. happening right here. As they will all go to, well, you know, that's what happened. Much to back it up. Thank you, Alex. Thank you for the share, sir. Wait. Come on now. Stop. All right. Brad Dove here. Bar chase. Momentum here. Little side draft help up to the 40. Backs out of the throttle. 12 there. 25 into the wall. Down across the force nose. Across the 25. Gets him rolling. Everybody else over the wall. 56 out in front of David Garman there. And I remember watching this one right here and thinking David was just trying to stay on the lead lap and get himself where he needed to. Right here, he just gonna bide his time, sees it all down to the bottom side. That outside lane is pretty dangerous here. And right here, oh, no, sir. No, sir. As they'll come around. Fourth caution, I do believe. As they'll catch up to the field. Oh, man. You know. Paul Peffer's your race leader here. Tony Martin in second. Nathan Biggert third. Robert Church in fourth. Ryan Gwent in fifth. Yeah, make sure you all get your signature merch. Absolutely. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Big old, that was a planned switch between you and Paul. I'm all about the teamwork and pushing yourselves out there and doing what you need to do. Absolutely. I again, when we're above and we can't hear what your internal team comms are. When we see a quick movement, we have to assume that we have to assume there's a block coming, or that's you're trying to make that momentum happen. The reason why I follow Brad Dove is because we want to see his stall. Something happened that he stalled out. So he's the magical guy going to pit road. Let's get the truck work done quite a bit. All right, so let's fast forward. 40 laps to go. Technically, at this point, we're going to 65. Again, a green-white checker does happen, but not bad. See the pit crew down there explaining themselves to each other. Like, look, you have no ice cream. Seriously, you have no ice cream. I'm supposed to have ice cream, but you're the one that's supposed to have ice cream, and you don't have ice cream. And he's like, "Oh, that's funny. That's hilarious." Yep. Brad Duff pulls off. The pit crews do move around. They talk. They really do. I do wish that I could physically see all of the tire changes as a commentator, as a spectator, for everybody out there. I would love to see crews be able to jump over the wall and, do the deed. Daly coming back down to pit road. Maj coming down to pit road. Some of these drivers would be looking for a little extra fuel. There's going to be your race leader. Ford on the bottom side here. Leaves pit road. Justin Mills will come back around. You know what's really weird? Watching, being on iRacing and knowing where pit road exit is, and watching, watching the NASCAR drivers leave pit road and just assume that and just get on the racetrack. It's so weird. You know, pit road exit is pit road exit, and they don't have this blue line, blue cone thing. You know what I mean? Could you imagine if iRacing did that again? It used to be different. You used to be able to just leave way back in the day. But could you imagine if we did the same thing that NASCAR did? When you leave pit road, you assume the outside of the race. You assume getting onto the racetrack on the super speedways like that. All right, Devin McDonald back here ready to go. Derek Jester's here. Sean Corbett's there. There's Churchy. Ryan Wendt. Nathan Biggert. Richard Garman. McKaylee has Barazzi. Martin Pepper. Almost halfway through this one. Still can't make it on fuel. Still have to pit for fuel. And forget how long the front straightaway is here. Green flag. Pepper slides up to grab a hold of Tony Martin here. 28 to the inside. Pepper down to the bottom again. Five up, out of the corner. Martin breaks there to pick up the 5. And we were talking about this in the race last night. It's not impossible to carry the momentum and to do those things. You just gotta make sure that you do it at the right time in the right portion of the corner. I've watched so much super speedway racing on iRacing that it makes me nervous for you guys when you try to drift out of the race line on corner entry instead of in the middle of the corner, or instead on corner exit. You don't want to be drifting up on corner exit. You want to be drifting up in the middle of the corner to take the line away or take the push. That's the best place to do it. Right now, everybody trying to run that third lane up there. There's a lot of room in the middle, which we're not seeing anybody fill that void. There's a 76 of McKaylee going to play catch up with the 28, his teammate to the inside. We had little bitty teams throughout this entire race. Some of the ones we didn't know about, we didn't find out until the end. 28.06 on the very bottom, 45. There's 3 wide back here. 18.25 has the 01 there as well. 76 in the middle. Now down to the bottom. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. This is when the race line. Oh, baby. Dove down to the bottom. And Pepper will ride with Tony Martin here. Going to stay up on the high side. Here comes the 18 in the middle here as well. Devin McDonald. Pull Pepper and Tony Martin to the bottom side. You gotta remember, super speedways, at any given moment, your race could be over. Drivers out chilling, they're relaxing, shooting some b-ball. Here we go. Rounds of Iracing coming at you. This is a great save by all the drivers, by the way. We did watch this happen. And everybody was able to stick with each other. And so we said, nobody came down, hit the wall. This is what changed the momentum of the race. Remember this happening. But watch out. This little top 5 group right here. You'll see David Garman on the bottom side. He'll get up in line. There's David Garman here. Church will pull Martin and Pepper here. So they're going to catch right back up. Devin McDonald, the A2 to the O2 of Richard Elliott. They all continue to carry the draft. One of the things that needed to happen, and you'll see it right here, as the 4 of Justin Mills, Sean Corbett, and Joe Thompson try to keep themselves within the range, and so they get themselves lined out here right behind to see Justin Mills playing catch up. Joe Thompson in the tow area here as well. Eric Jester out of the race. Justin Mills on the bottom. Right now, 2x2 for all of the drivers. 5:22. They all get back into play, back into the mix. And at any given point, we start thinking, okay, they had an opportunity to go single file there. Do they go single file? Do they not? A lot of 2x2 racing as right now, the fastest lap of the race was just ran, 51.16. And that was by Devin McDonald. We didn't really even see any 50 flats or anything faster. 51 flats, which is normally what we see on this racetrack. You'll see some fast laps. Richard Elliott just ran his fastest lap of the race, 51.22. A lot of 2x2 racing. They didn't really settle in, which is crazy to think. Normally you say, we got a lot of racing left to go. If we can keep it green, we have a green flag pit stop. I can win this race on pit road. And, yeah. But we never saw it. Never really saw it. You gave your crew a beer last night? That's funny. I mean, hindsight is 2020. This race was a great race. It was a great race to watch and spectate. I did help Alex to set up the race session. On top of that, we were able to help him RC a little bit. 25, 76, 28 on the outside. But it really... And once again, drivers just trying to make the outside lane work here. 18 to the outside. Devin McDonald to the outside. Trying to push a little bit more here. And fast lap for the trucks here. 51.16. By your 4th place there. But the inside lane working just as easy It'll be 30 laps to go. They still will have to come to pit road. A green flag pit stop is still there. Brad Dove making the inside lane work again. 18 on the outside lane. We'll drift back just a little bit. How about that second group, though? You see the 45-4. Trying to play catch up to Devin McDonald here. But at 8 seconds. At a certain point, they were about 6 seconds off the pace, and we watched them play catch up and gain little bits on straightaways as the 4 was there to shove the 45, but it kept bouncing out of line. Trying to push on the back bumper. We heard the 4 tell the 99, keep me close to him. The thing is that these trucks like to bounce away. They're hard. They're so hard to. They're not hard to push. They're hard to keep. Hard to keep yourself lined up if you got somebody directly on the back bumper. Right now they're doing a great job though, but they're losing time about 0.2 of a second a lap. Pepper has Tony Martin in tow, and only because they have this huge aerodynamic advantage. Big wind tunnel. 060 outside. John Corbett in the 45. It's Justin Mills in the tow. Hodge on the bottom side here. So Thompson got 23 seconds. Just chilling. He's just chilling. We like Joe. 5:22:55, 2x2 racing here. 42 of 69 being completed. All right, they're going to do their thing. We're going to chill out, and we're going to do our thing. Right back. Yeah, there's a few blinkers happening. I'm just saying, a few blinkers, but they're up and going. We're good. Early pit road takers here on the very beginning of this segment, and a lot of drivers said, we're going to come in, we're going to work as a team, and 4 drivers right there did. Richard Elliott, Paul Pepper, Tony Martin, David Garman, all coming to pit road here. They're going to take that. They're going to take it 25 down to the bottom side, 01 to the middle portion here. It would be 21 laps to go the next time by. For the normal race, of course, we know that we have a green-white checkered attempt coming up. Some of the drivers are going to stay out here. An early take here on tires and fuel, or just fuel alone, will put yourself back. Will be able to put yourself back in the mix here. Pepper and Martin leaving pit road. They went ahead and took tires and fuel. David Garman, Richard Elliott went ahead and did their thing. Joe Thompson. Still staying out here. 25 laps to go here for Matt Thompson and the Special Olympic charity race. Folks, if you haven't done so, reach up, hit that like button for me. Get along with sports stream, support what these drivers do, and what we try to help out with iRacing, and what we try to do with all these drivers and these charity functions, these charity events that we do. We love doing it. It is, and it is a paid thing. But what we do with all that extra money that we get for charity events is we actually end up pulling it to the side and we donate it back at the end of the year when we do our charity function as well. So the $40 that we would charge for this will go. It goes directly back into our charity fund for the end of the year. We give that to Toys for Tots. Robert Church out front leading this front group. Now they're single file. We see Ryan Wendt on that 7th spot there to the outside of the 28. Perazzi right there behind the 76 of J.D. McKaylee. Good old Josh. It's weird seeing Joshua McKaylee and not J.D. We'll have to make sure that we permanently change that somehow. Brad Dove in 4th here. Devin McDonald is going to be in 3rd. Excuse me. Holy cow. Robert Church out front leads his little 7-pack here. Sean Corbett still leading the 4th spot. Now they are catching a little bit here. They had about a 9.7 second, 9.8 second deficit. Now that that group up front has settled in, 9 seconds, the difference all kind of got settled out. But right now, just trying to find extra edges and big shoves here, but not the big shove you would think. Justin Mills pushing Sean Corbett here. Corbett 807 on the iRating C-Class, 257 driver. Mills 2180. Maj 2049. Richard Elliott 3275 iRated driver putting some time in here. Sometime this week, folks, we are going to do another stream for our whatchamacallit. We are like 19 already from the 2K mark again. Be nice to be back up there, just to have that sense of accomplishment. And then we'll go over to dirt, and we'll try to work on our dirt as soon as we get 2K. I got a lot of work to do on dirt. A lot. Church, Biggert, McDonald, your top 3. Again, Pepper leading this next group here. Going to play catch up to Maj, Justin Mills, and Sean Corbett. About 38 seconds the difference between them. But they are actually catching the group. Joe Thompson coming to pit road is going to take that. Take the time to get his fuel. He'll be a lap down, but won't be that big of a deal. Church, Biggert, McDonald, Dove, McKaylee, your top 5. Church, Biggert, McDonald at your top 3. Brad Dove, Joshua McKaylee, JD, your top 5. Rossi back here. Let's go on board with the driver. 19 laps to go. We're going to let them have at it for a little bit here, folks. I am going to sip on a little bit of coffee and try to clear up the throat and be ready for the for the rest of this call. So it'll be I don't know, 120 seconds, something like that. Yeah. We got some drivers thinking about coming to pit road at some point here. See some separation here with some lap traffic. The O2 staying low, which is part of the strategy that we saw out of this. So Rich Elliott here says, you know what, I'm going to stay low here, and he's going to soak up some of the race line. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with doing that as long as you make it predictable and you don't change your lane at the last minute. We've seen that happen time and time again. I watched that happen this week. And one of my Daytona races, somebody changed lanes last minute, took out the front 4 or 5 pack. I went from running in the back in an open to running like 4th when that happened. And I was like, nope, we don't want to do that happen. And there's a lot of laps left. So anyway, who's ran the Daytona 500 on iRacing this week? I have not. I was going to, but I didn't have the time. Wanted to watch NASCAR, you know. Now NASCAR's postponed until tomorrow. You know, good things. Hey, you know that guy? Right there, man. That guy? That guy right there. Just so you know, if I ever say Matt guy, that is an actual an actual name of a guy. Which of course, and it's kind of punny, but his name is Matt Guy, and the Guy family, G-U-Y. There's a father-son duo that they play in. They play on a cornhole team for the Professional Cornhole Association. Or it's the American Cornhole Association, I think is what it is. ACHA, I think is what it is. We were watching them on ESPN. They had the World Championships on ESPN. I don't know, it was like 5 or 6 years ago. And Jess and I were over hanging out with some of our friends, Kyle Miller. And they were, so if you don't know who Kyle Miller is here at the Lake of the Ozarks, they call him DJ Kyle. He's a pretty phenomenal guy. He and Shay have been friends. Josh Bazanowicz is another friend of mine as well. We worked the restaurant industry for a very long time. I was a manager of a couple of establishments over here for the duration of, before I started to figure out that I was going to have my own business in 2018. Prior to that, we worked the restaurant industry here at the lake, right? So I started my own business in 2018, and then here we are 6 years later, just trying to do the same thing again. But we were sitting there. He was doing a karaoke thing or a trivia thing, and we were up there watching, and Matt Guy came out, and he and his dad won their bracket, whatever happened with that, however it was explained. But we just kind of stuck with it. It was Matt Guy, so instead of that guy being up there, it was Matt Guy being up there. And funny story, long-winded story, but that's pretty much where that comes from. And now you get to know. We love we love our fun that we have at the Lake of the Ozarks, but also we do have a stars goal out there. It seems big. It's because it is. We are working on opening an esports studio. 55 up, pull the draft. There's the 01. There's the 12 with Joe Thompson. Thompson goes 2 laps down here. Elliott will be a lap down right here in the mix. Whoa, 12 down the bottom. Woo! Hold on to it, Joe. He'll be able to get one of these laps back here. Church, Biggert, Dove, Rent, they are going to be having to come to pit road still. Fuel is a concern for all the drivers, and right now, about half the field's still good. Maj Justin Mills, Sean Corbett still good, still looking to come to pit road at any given moment here. 13 laps to go here at Talladega. And never to make fun of his name. Actually, they were really good. It was a really good race, but tell you what, they are a really good cornhole tournament. But it was kind of funny to have that stick with you the rest of your life, and you never know when memes and things like that happen. 55.01, 25 on the bottom side. A lot of separation. McDonald and company back here. We're about 48 seconds off the pace. Now 40 and a half as the 28-76 are playing catch-up through the front pack. John Corbett and company now 8.5 back from the front pack. Rose did about a second and a half over the last, last 20 laps after that incident. I'd say less than that. 16 laps, I think, is what I'm seeing here. 16 laps. Churchy out front here. Most laps led by a driver. We'll look at it at the end, of course. But Church, Biggert, Dove, Went, Corbett. Church leads Biggert around here. What do you think of NASCAR's rule in the trucks about not being able to actually push? You can only bump. Is it Xfinity the same way? Mills, Corbett, Modge coming to pit road. This little 3-pack finally finding some kind of catch-up here and doing it. 55.01, 25.40. Do like it. They are having a good time, and this is the race we wanted. We wanted a fuel mileage race. Justin Mills, Corbett, all these drivers coming off pit road. You'll see McDonald and company coming around. There's the 28 Perazzi with J.D. McKaylee behind the 18. Now Mills and company will have to get up and work together. That 2-pack right there, not in the greatest spot. Here comes Paul Pepper, Tony Martin, and Garmin. Was talking about this part in the race. Modge did the right thing and went up and tried to pull the lane to get up to speed. But what he needed to do right about here is when he saw the straightaway, split that seam, close down some of the time. But he is going to catch up here. He's going to do a decent job. See the 4 and the 45 on the back. That 2-pack right there didn't keep Modge with him. He'll try to hold on here. Robert Church, Nathan Biggert, Brad Dove, Ryan Went still need to come to pit road. Only 4 drivers out there without a fuel cycle. Joe Thompson right here with that lead pack. You'll see Richard Elliott trying to get back on the lead lap here. Would be back on the lead lap. When it comes to the back straightaway, Elliott and Thompson. Thompson would be the first driver off the lead lap once the cycle happens. Right now, Robert Church leading the 01, leading 4 drivers. Right now, I think this is where the signal to pit road is going to happen. 55.01, 25.40. And they are. 01's going to get around the 55. Heavy break into the corner. Biggert there as 55 and the 25 tangle. I'm sorry, 55 and the 25 right there. I know it just happened, but we got to watch the entrance to pit road. Nathan Biggert, a great job here getting to pit road. Watch this far chase here. Bam! Looks to go to the outside. 55 breaks in. 01 heavier brakes. There's Brad Dove here to the inside. Oh, that wasn't Brad's fault. Dove did the right thing. I think Brad did get a speeding penalty there, though. Here we go. Yeah, little heavy brake on the 55. He's coming. He doesn't know Dove is going to be there. Dove doing what he did, doing what he's supposed to do here. He's coming down to pit road. And 55 all the way down to the bottom lane. It's just a miscue. And speeding for the 25 for sure. McDonald will be out front if he can hold on to it. 9 laps to go this time by. Tony Martin rolling. Ooh, baby. Rotzi's going to be right behind the 18 of McDonald. Nathan Biggert leaving pit lane here as a huge lead. Ryan Wendt coming off of pit road. Robert Church coming off pit road. Brad Dove will be sitting on taking that penalty here. Nathan Biggert leads. Ryan Wendt. Robert Church trying to get up to speed here. Pepper closing in. That's about 3 seconds here on the back straightaway. Robert Church getting up to speed. Will take that bottom lane. I think he moves out. He does. He moves up. So Pepper and company. Here's this little pack right here. They're going to try to assume both of these drivers, Church doing exactly what was done to him. Stays low. Will break up the pack here. 99 all the way to the bottom. Didn't see that. Cannot advance your position dropping below the yellow line unless you're avoiding. Again, that's just part of the NASCAR rules, let alone iRacing's rules. But right now, 5 to the back bumper of the 28. 5 up high. Martin going over him. Oh, baby. The 28 tries to go up. 28's going to drop down, and now this is where it starts to get shaky. Whole lot happening here. Big momentum into the corner. 3 wide here for this pack. Biggert way out front, 4.3 seconds. And you'll see Ryan Wendt and Modulewski. Robert Church on the bottom side. 3 wide again. Oh, bump. 45, 55, 18. They go upside down, inside out. Caution will come out. And here's your green-white checkered attempt. Holy cow. There it is, right here. Ouch. It's just bump drafting. That all checked up. Everybody got back together. This is what made the green flag pit stops work so well. Everybody was able to get back together and work. Here's a quarter speed. 45 to the 4. Good bump. Now the 4's dropping low. Good bump to the 5. He sees the 4 dropping low, but the 4 comes back up. And then just a bump here, bump here. Tony Martin bumps the 5, gets a little free as well. 5 back up to the 45, 45, 5. Just some bumps going wrong. And then nowhere to go. Bam. Down to the bottom. Bam. Bam. Ta-da. Yeah. The wrecks are spectacular at Talladega. I mean, look at Church. He's upside down. Help me, Tom Cruise. Help me. Anyway, yeah. For caution, Nathan Biggert never gave up the lead. Joe Thompson could be your lucky dog. Church's truck needed a nap. Yep. Oh, you gotta love it, right? I love it. And all right, let's do it. Let's rack 'em, stack 'em. We're gonna reset it. Clean up everything. Good to go. All good to go. Oh, man. I do think that, that green flag run really changed the dynamic. It was good. Come to the front. Everybody's got some shoving to do. All right. Again, green, white checkered attempt coming up. We'll be lines off on a pace car this next time by. You're getting fixed. Mills is getting some damage taken care of. David Garman, come off pit road here. Turned out to be a pretty darn good race. Only one attempt at a green, white checkered, and this was it. That's all we had, too. Nathan Biggert, Ryan Wendt, Caleb Monteleski, Brazzi, Corbett, Elliott, Martin, Peffer, Garmin, Dove, your top 10. Mills stolen pit road. Joe Thompson was your lucky dog, came to pit road. Truck all worked on. Devin McDonald, Robert Church still working on their trucks. Poor Church. Man, oh man. I think he's got required repairs here. I think that's what it is. Yeah. Man, oh man.
Fatality.
Oh. I could meme. I should do. That's what I should do. I should do meme streams like this. It'd be fun. Anyway. Green, white checkered coming up. Be lines up on a pace car. It'll be 3 laps to go here. Had to tow, did he? Man, oh man. So what we should do, I should put it up on, I should put a button up, put up a button board, and then, just have the right sayings, especially for super speedways. I could probably only do it on Twitch because I'm probably going to have muted segments for the for a couple of things here because of the the emotional damage guy and all that stuff. It's okay though. I don't care. As long as the majority of the race gets known and known why. So check the pinned link, folks. The pinned link is a way for you to donate to Alex Thompson and his cause. His cause is to is raising money for the Special Olympics. His brother Matthew is a part of that. He absolutely is an awesome guy. And make sure that you donate to his cause. He raised with the race and everything last night, $295 last night. And if Spicy sent him a $25 to him today, that'll be just over minus the PayPal fees. I think $320 and some change. So very cool, very awesome. Thank you to the drivers who finished top 3 here, and you'll see in a moment who donated. Make sure you go check him out. Please do so. I know that he's going to be donating, and he will post when he makes that donation and what he does with that. So much love to all the drivers who donated their money back. Nathan Biggert, Caleb Modzelewski, green flag for 2 laps. Oh, up with the 99, 40 in tow, 28 to the bottom side. Here comes the 02 of Richard Elliott. Elliott to the bottom, now up to the high side. 28 left high and dry, nobody there to help him. 28 up, try to pull a side draft. Is going to be trying to clear the 02 there. Not quite. 02 drops back to the bottom. 5 to the bottom. There is the 22, Tony Martin there as well. 28 trying to block and take some lanes away here. And now Dove to the back bumper again. 02 all the way to the bottom. Nathan Biggert comes around. It will happen out of the tri-oval. 01, 99, 40. 28 up high. White flag waves. Final lap here at Talladega Superspeedway. 99, big bump. Coming into the corner. 2. Now 1 to go. Modge on the bottom of the 01. Gets him loose up into the corner. Modge up to the 25. 28 goes around. Here they go. Richard Elliott misses it all down to the bottom. Elliott coming around. Tony Martin in tow. Thompson misses it. Gets a little ding there. He's good to go. Richard Elliott. Tony Martin for the lead. Tony Martin down into the draft. Will be able to pull the bottom side. Elliott, Martin. Elliott takes the high lane here. Will side draft, pull him back. The race for the win between these two. Martin high. Elliott low. We get to do it this way. Martin all the way down. Elliott in the corner. Up into it. Boom. Here it is. Here's your finish. Right. Here is it. Elliott with the victory here. Martin second. Joe Thompson will be... Oh, Justin Mills finished third. That was right. Joe Thompson passed at the last minute there. Top 4 night for Joe Thompson. He missed all of that. Anyway, he kind of got creamed a little bit. He kind of got smashed into the wall, but he did it. That was a big old dang old wreck on the backside there. Joe Thompson in fourth. Perazzi back here as well. Drivers just trying to complete the rest of the race. We have to go back and watch this from Thompson's point of view. I really, really do. Because I watched it after the race, and Joe, we'll get it again. Again, Elliott, congrats to Richard Elliott for the win, and Tony Martin able to just sneak that out. Watch Joe. This is Joe Thompson's point of view. Here we go, cockpit view. Watch this. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Whoop! Downshifts, gets it off the wall. Look at that wheel. This wheel is cranked to the left. He finishes this race basically with the wheel 180 degrees. Oh, McKaylee's 3 laps down. He's at least going to finish the race. Oh, I love it. And Justin Mills, he's going to catch him here, but man. All right, Richard Elliott will celebrate again. Thank you to all the drivers out there for putting on a good show and enjoying the time. A big congratulations to Thompson for putting on a good event. I know there's only 16 drivers out there, but 16 drivers at Talladega is a good race for your first charity race that you're putting on. So we appreciate it. We appreciate Thompson and what he does, and all the cool stuff that we're trying to do, and all the good things. Here's your race winner, Richard Elliott. Excuse me. I don't know what's going on with the font, but it's being all weird. There you go. Richard Elliott. The legend. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Richard Elliott, your race winner. Congrats to the drivers. Congrats to everybody for putting on a good show. It was a ton of fun to call. Here's the race results from last night. Again, this is benefiting the Special Olympics. Richard Elliott, Tony Martin, Justin Mills, your top three. All three of them donated their money back to the cause for the Special Olympics. So an awesome time for all those guys. And I appreciate them doing it for Alex and being out there putting some time in. Joe Thompson, Nathan Biggert, your top five. Bronski's going to be sixth. Pepper, seventh. Maj Zaleski, eighth. Dove, Went. Corbett, Garmin, your top 12. McKaylee, first. Garmin, first driver off the lead lap. McKaylee finishes in 13th. Again, apologies about that. Churchy, 6 laps down. Devin McDonald, 6 laps down. Again, Derek Jester. Appreciate Derek showing up. Appreciate all the drivers showing up because, let's face it, without the drivers, they wouldn't have a race. So, those things, racing incidents and those things do happen, but for the most part, it was a good time. So if you haven't done so, folks, reach out, give us some love on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and Twitter. We'll be going live here about 1 p.m. Central, I think, somewhere around there for Heart to Heart. We're going to do their replay since we have to make up the races that we were supposed to do last night. Normally we'd have the SLM series for Chop Shop today, but they're going to be off today. Dirt Series action tomorrow night, of course, for all the fine folks out there that are looking to watch some racing tomorrow night after Daytona, of course. But yeah, we're gonna have some fun. We appreciate everybody. Thank you to everybody for being out there. Much love to you. Like, follow, subscribe for more content, and of course, get out there and have some fun. Go out there and race. Enjoy yourselves. Laugh a little. Thank you to Alex for raising money for a cause, hiring us over here to give him some exposure, but also be able to call this race and show exactly what he's trying to do as well. So people out there have great hearts, and that's one of the things that you always have to remember, that a good heart goes a long way. And if it weren't for people with good hearts, you wouldn't have good people. You know what I mean? So hats off to the Special Olympics and their events coming near you. Make sure you check out their summer schedule on the Special Olympics website. Thank you to Alex. Make sure you hit that pinned comment for the stream, and definitely try to donate to Thompson's cause. Be good, be safe. We'll see you very soon, folks.